Hello everyone, Lyle here from West Tennessee Gold and Silver Exchange, and today I have this collection of mostly Morgans, a couple of other stuff in there to look through. Hello and welcome everybody, my name is Lyle and I own West Tennessee Gold and Silver Exchange here in Crump, Tennessee. I do a lot of videos of all of the cool collections that come into the store, a lot of unboxing videos, a lot of other coin related content, so if you love coins, you'll love this channel because all I do is talk about coins here. So make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date on all of the cool things that come into my very small coin shop here in Crump, Tennessee. And on today's episode, I have all of those Morgans to look through. And if you're a regular here on the channel, then you know that I've been gone for a while. But I've been really busy working at the new location here in Crump, and yeah, I've had a lot of collections come in, a lot of cool stuff that I really wish I could have shown you guys, but I didn't have time to do videos. The merchandise needs to move. As you can see, silver's through the roof, gold is through the roof. It's all through the roof. So people have been coming in, selling a lot of stuff. I haven't really been. I haven't really been selling much of anything. Everything's just going to the refiners right now because honestly, there is zero demand. I couldn't tell you the last time I sold a tube of silver out of the store. I couldn't even tell you the last time anybody asked me for a tube of silver in the store. So everything honestly comes in straight to the refinery the same day, really, because demand is just so bad right now. But hopefully with stuff like this, you guys out there on the channel might be interested in picking up some of these Morgans. But I bought this collection, I don't know, maybe 2 months ago now, a month ago. And it's just been sitting around in a tote. I don't want to send these Morgans off to a refinery because honestly, it's all probably just going to get melted. So I'd much rather try to retail stuff like this if I can. But honestly, the retail market is getting even worse and worse. But we got some nice Morgans in here. I guess I'll just start showing you these right here. We got this 1886 Philly. And somebody wrote down it's a MS60. You know, I probably wouldn't call it an MS60. I'd probably give it more of an about uncirculated. But the back looks pretty nice and shiny. It does have some spots on it, though, that I can't really see it with the naked eye. But on the camera, you can definitely see them. But it's a nice 1886 Morgan. There may be a lot of doubles in here. I think these are all common. Like ones like this that just look like they're in fine or better, I end up just taking them out of these flips and putting them with the rest of the Morgans. But then we get some really nice ones like this 1889. This is an 1889 Philly, another common, but it does have a really nice cartwheel. Does have great details. So ones like those I'll keep in flips and sell them like that. This one looks really nice. 1885. I would say this one is MS60 or better. Does have some pretty cool toning on it though. Let's look at the back. Yeah, you can see all that toning right there. But it looks pretty sharp. Nice cartwheel. And these are some old flips. I can tell that too. But it's an 1885 Philly. It is pretty common. Oh, we got some peace dollars in here too. I guess I didn't remember there was peace dollars, but here is a 1923. Nowhere near MS65. I'm sorry, whoever wrote that on there would be lucky for an MS60, but more or less about uncirculated. It's got a couple dings right there, but still a nice looking peace dollar. There's another peace dollar, a 22, And of course, like all the 22s, check that E up there just to make sure you don't have a high relief by accident. Remember that ray would go right up to the E and stop. This one goes further past, so no high relief, which I don't think I would ever really find one just floating around, but I mean, you never know. You never know. Crazy stuff has happened. 1883S. $13 back in the day. 1883S. Here is a 1880S. This one has got like that mirror finish behind it. Maybe not a proof like. Well, man, that's really close. But this one's got some proof-like qualities. 1880S. You can kind of see my finger back on it. But that's a nice one. 1904 looks heavily cleaned. Cleaned and polished. You can immediately tell by looking at it. Like you can, I don't know if you can tell the difference on the camera, but you can tell this one right here instantly has been cleaned. And this one right here looks pretty good. Has not been altered really. But you can kind of just tell that one has been polished, cleaned. The other one, just your regular old Morgan. So 1904 is a common. I'll put you right here in that stack. 1903. This one looks better. Still looks like maybe somebody might have given this one a quick polish. It's unfortunate, but honestly, if you want a MS of that coin, you can readily find one. 1882. 1882S, apparently, according to the flip over here. This is a nice collection of Morgans. They're all, I'm pretty sure they're all common. 1902. Looks pretty flat along the breast of the eagle. This one looks nice right here. It's a 1921. A lot of the 1921s can look like this. 1921, probably the most common Morgan that you will find out there. Usually when I get collections of Morgans, there's always a 21. This one looks pretty cool. Look at that one. It's got some not very attractive toning, but it does have some cool toning. It's like a little bit of yellows, a little bit of tiny reds over here. Nice cartwheel on this 1881. Looks like it might have been close to a proof-like as well. And look at that nice reverse right there. It's got some really cool toning here. Some of the yellow toning all throughout. That's a nice one. We got an 1881 O. Again, more common Morgans. You can definitely find them in this condition out there in the wild. 1887 O. Would not call this AU. Maybe extremely fine. It does have some black toning up there. Gives it character. Ooh, this 1882 doesn't look too bad. It's got some pretty cool toning. 1882 Philly. Really nice tones. 1883. And 1884. This one looks pretty white. Oh, this toner right here. Look at this. 1884. Looks like it might have been strapped with something. But that's a nice toner right there. Gosh, that is a nice looking one. 1884. This is a 78 with reverse number 2. And someone's coming. I'll show you this one. And been heavily cleaned, you can tell. But, all right, I'll be right back. I am back. Let's continue with this 1879S. The 79S. This one looks pretty proof-like as well. That is really glaring like a mirror. You can't really see it much on the camera, but yeah, but somebody definitely cleaned this one. That's a 79 Type 3. And that is Mr. UPS guy leaving. That's who it was that came in. Is 1883. Doesn't look too bad. Looks pretty nice, actually. Toning's pretty attractive. 1883. Philly. Here we have a 1887. Some of that black tone up there, maybe, or maybe it looks like it might be a marker. Very nice. 1887. We have a 1900. $1902. Pretty clean, polished. Not too much there. And 1897. 1897 Philly. $1896. Can it be an O? An 1896 O in this condition would be really nice, but it's a Philly. An 1896, or was it a 86 that I'm thinking of? I don't know. There's so many. There's so many Morgans to keep in mind. 1891. 1880. Yeah, it might have been the 86 I was thinking about earlier. Now that I think about it. It is early morning. Still trying to have my cup of coffee. 1883 O. 1890. 1894. This one looks pretty attractive. That nice tone right there. It's cartwheel's nice. $1884. Another 1884. 1884 O. I think this guy probably had a roll of them because I think the next batch will be all 1884s that kind of all look to be the same, similar quality. Definitely probably had a roll. This one looks really nice. This is probably the end of the roll right here. Either this was facing up on the roll or maybe facing down on the roll, but this one looks really nice. The most attractive 1884 probably in the bunch. Here's another one. It's got some spots, but does have a nice cartwheel. Great detail. But them spots. Another one. There's more. All 1884 O's. That's what's making me think that maybe he had a roll of them and just decided to put them all on the flips. They do look nice, though. I think we finish off the rest of that. Oh, this is the last of the 1884 O's. Ooh, that looks really nice. Nice detail. Then we got this 1898. Don't look too bad. Looks pretty nice, actually. Maybe cleaned. All right, put them back in here for now. Let's move on to sleeve number 2, right here. I'm not 100% sure what's in here. I know there's going to be some Morgans. Looks like there's some other stuff here. Let's see what we got. A 1967 40%er. Another 40%er. Bicentennial Eisenhower. No silver. And then a clad 71 Eisenhower. No silver. We got this right here. What's this from? 68? Yeah, 1968. Mexico. I've had a lot of these come into the store as of late for some reason. I don't know why. 72%. You can see it right there. 0.72. Silver is what's in here. Estados Unidos Mexicanos. All right. Now let's take a look at these Morgans right here. We got a 1889. I've been seeing these types of capsules too as of late. I guess these are what? Hexagons? Octagons? But I've been seeing them. I think I've showed a couple of different collections with them in it as well. Here's another 1889. This one looks like it's got a ding on the cheek. Come on, camera. There we go. I got another camera too, guys, that I'm going to try out soon. Because I do like this Canon. It's an expensive DSLR camera. But that focus really gets me sometimes. But hopefully this new camera has better focus where it doesn't take so long to focus. 1889. Right here. In 1891. 1891. Oh. Here's a 1889. 1889 Philly. Another 1891. 1891 O. Got two 1891 O's. I think the 91 O in better condition could be worth some. Here's a 1881. Looks to be cleaned. But 1881. I think the 1891 in good condition is, you know, on the better side. I'd have to double check. I don't know where my book is, but I think so. Let me know in the comments, guys. I think the 1891 in good condition is a little bit of a better date. Not a really good date, but it's better than, you know, some of the other common ones. So let me know in the comments. That is going to do it for this episode. We went through 2 of those sleeves of just Morgans and some peace dollars. I was surprised to find these 2 peace dollars in there. I totally forgot they were in there. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit. I am planning on doing some auctions soon. If you are the type of person that loves the auctions when I do those, I might do some buy it nows with a lot of these Morgans. So look out for that. If you want some Morgans, let me know. The more people that comment on the video that want to see that type of stuff, the more likely I am to do it. So yeah, let me know in the comments, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I will see you next time. You guys have a good day.